Hi there. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. So, I've been getting a really strong message this morning. Um, the, the message, the gist of it is nothing can flow through a clenched fist. So, this is an energy. Today, I'm recording this on November 3rd. There's a lot going on cosmically, Mars, Mercury. There's just a lot. I'm not going to get into it, but I know it's a big energy day. Spirit was bringing it through with a few different scenarios, and this one particular one keeps sticking in my mind. They were showing me, first of all, they want to say that um, the abundance that you've been waiting for, and keep in mind, abundance could be anything: partnership, love, business, job, money, health, good health, whatever it is for all of us. Could be all of that for many of us. It's right there. It's like right there, ready to come in, but there's something that we are holding on to that is, Spirit doesn't want me to use the word blocking it. Spirit wants me to use the term delaying it, because it's not going anywhere. It's your divine right, your birthright to receive it, or to have full access to it, Spirit is saying. I mean, we already received bits and pieces of it. And maybe that's why this is coming up, because some of us may be like, well, my abundance only goes so far, and then it just seems to disappear. Well, it doesn't disappear. It just, you expect more out of what you're getting. Does that make sense? So the scenario I was given, which I thought was pretty funny, because I've seen it many times in my life, that I was shown a bride. You know how bride, they dream of their wedding day, and it's got to be this way, it's got to be that way. They've got their idea, they've got their goal, their plan, their way of how they want their wedding day to be. And all of a sudden, the caterer cancels, or the photographer has an emergency, family emergency, that they, so things that happen out of the bride's control, but she's still clinging to this idea. No, the archway's got to go there. No, this person's got to be my husband, or this is how, with the color I want for the bridesmaids, and this is the style of the dress. But they just, nothing seems to fall into place solidly. And that's one, because she's holding on with this tight fist. Spirit saying, if you just kind of like, okay, this is what my vision is of my day. He's talking to the bride. This is what my vision is of the day. How can we make that happen? If she could just let go of the control, let go of the idea, let go of, I don't know, whatever it is that she's hanging on to. Maybe this is a second marriage, and the first one went to shit, so she's bound and determined to get it right this time. Whatever the circumstances are for each and every one of you, if we could just, like Spirit said, energy, nothing can flow through a clenched fist. If we can just open up, the energy can flow. And I was told it's going to be like the dam breaking. And it could be overwhelming for many on one end of the spectrum, and it could be overwhelming on the other end of the spectrum, like joyous and whatever. But either way, it's there's a momentum behind this energy. As soon as you release control, if you release control of whatever it is, an idea, things have got to be this way, things have got to look this way, I've got to have this much amount of money in my bank account at any given time. This has got to be the person that I spend the rest of my life with. This has got to be how it works out. This has got to be. all those gots to be's. I know that's not a term. You know me, making it up all the time. Um, if we can let go of all of that, then we can receive exactly what we're meant to have. And so, whatever you've got to let go of, an idea, a belief, a pattern, an addiction, a person, and spirit stops, having me stop there for a moment, because I know a lot of twin flames, especially if you have met your twin flame and had a physical connection with them before, we can tend to let how it turned out before, spirit's being very diligent here with me, not how it turned out, how we're bound to not let it turn out like it turned out before. That could stand in our way, that could delay, that could be what's delaying the twin coming in. I got a message this morning from my twin. The energy is right there, but there's just some things that need to be cleared up, and he enters now. I got the heat. So where are we going with that, spirit? I feel like my glasses are fogging up. Holy cow. When we can let go of, pardon me, it's not letting go of the who for all of us. For some of us, it is. I just saw 717 on the timer, and that's very significant for my twin flame connection, hence the divine messenger 717. But for some of us, it's not about, okay, let's just say, so some of us we do have possibly a soulmate coming in that kind of gets us ready for the true divine counterpart. For others of us, we know that there isn't anyone else to come in, but there's something that wants to come in. That is the abundance in all other forms. There's, love can come in other areas, in other ways. I feel like I'm botching this up, spirit. Thank you. Okay, spirit saying let's shelf that for another time, but I think you get the idea. For some of us, there is just a letting go of the attachment to control of how we think, feel, believe that things should be played out. I think that's the best way I can put that into a very deep hole here. So the main message today, I'm going to do some cards for the energy today, is let go, open your hand, let the energy flow. There is abundance in all forms that's just waiting in the energetic fields to flow in. And I love how Spirit said nothing can flow through a clenched fist. Whatever it is for you that you're hoping to come in, and you're like, well, it's not working, it's not working, it's not working. Well, gotta ask yourself, why not? We may be blaming another person. Well, it's because they're doing this, they're with somebody else, or this isn't happening, or my boss this, or my boss that, or it all begins with us. I would like to hope that the time of pointing the fingers and blaming is coming to an end. Let's just see. So, Spirit, we already got some cards coming out. I'm just going to turn them over so I don't see them. And we'll see how Spirit wants to continue this conversation. Heard 3 more. 1. There's 3 there. Take the top one. I didn't see the rest of them, so take the top one. Put those back. Very specific today, Spirit. 1 more. They always are specific. Thank you. And they're saying begin with this one. This one is the 5 of Wands. Resistance. The only one you're in competition with is your own self, your old self. Very interesting. Now where do you want me to go? Okay. Ace of Wands. Inspiration, new direction, new ideas, new beginnings. We just had the new moon in Scorpio a couple days ago, 2 days ago, and new beginnings. Scorpio is the death and rebirth. Here's the rebirth. It's here. Stop resisting it. Tower. Oftentimes when we hold on too tightly to something, like I said, it just can't flow in. We've got Page of Wands, 10 of Swords. Can you see those? Chariot, victory, success, balance, alignment. Spirit saying alignment. We are coming into an alignment. Empress. This is abundance in all forms. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, financially, sexually, knowing who we are as a sexual being. I don't know why that's coming through for many. I didn't realize there were 2 cards here. And look at that. Lovers and the Ace of Cups. I didn't realize there were 2 cards there. They came out very much in alignment with one another. Ace of Cups was on the bottom of the deck when I was shuffling. Wow. Oh, that just feels so good. I am getting, because the Empress is Venus in Taurus, it's the full moon in Taurus on the 15th of November. I've said this in I believe I said it either in the Twin Flame video I just uploaded the other day, or maybe it was in the Zodiac Lives. I kept saying that that full moon is going to be significant for Twin Flames. I feel like there may be communication, spiritual, either in the ethereal realms or physical realms. We can tap a little bit more into that in a moment. But it's just, when we can stop the competition with how things used to be, how we want things to be, that needs to end. Excuse me. The resistance needs to end. We need to let the energy flow. Very interesting. Spirits reminding me how trees are actually very flexible, very adaptable. Their roots go down far enough that the tree in a very strong wind can bend. And I'm seeing, I don't know why that's coming through, but resilience is coming through. I don't know why. I don't know where you're going with that, Spirit. Well, if we had the strength card out here, it would make more sense to me. But and either way, things need to come down. Either we do it ourselves or we let the universe come in and move the chess pieces around for us. And that begins the search for direction. It begins the search for inspiration. It begins, brings in new information, new messages from spirit. I do want to tap into this page of wands here for a moment. What are these messages here? The search. There's something about a search. I feel like I'm missing something here, Spirit. Okay, the search, the waiting. 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, clarifying the Page of Wands here with a message. You could be receiving a message, waiting, looking, watching. She's searching for something. She's looking for something out in the horizon. So you may have received a letter. See, that's a letter she's opened here, right there. It's very emotional with the water running on it. She's at the well. She's made a wish. I'm hearing for someone she staked her claim. I don't. So this is for, I'm going to say, this is for a group of twin flames who knows that there isn't anyone else coming in. It's just the twin, and it's there's something I'm missing something here, Spirit. I just feel like I'm missing something. So the message comes in, quite possibly that your counterpart has walked away from a marriage. This keeps coming up. Of course it does, because many of us have a twin flame who is married or has been married or connected to a karmic partner, karmic soulmate, could have kids, but there is a message that they have walked away. They could be walking toward having this physical, tangible union with the divine counterpart. I do want to say, don't be sitting on the couch eating your bag of chips waiting for this to happen. This has got to happen when it's divinely timed, when it's time. You can't control the timing of this. Of course, we all should know that by now. You think we should all know that by now, especially if you've been on this journey for more than 10 years, then you already know this. If you've been on this journey only for a couple years, you haven't gotten the grip on that yet. But Spirit will let you know. That's what I just heard. Spirit will let you know. There are things with the tower. The tower comes in to move things around, to change the chess pieces on the board. And the message that I received from my twin flame this morning was, there are some things that I still need to finish up here. So that could be this message. Your person, twin flame, soulmate, whoever it is that you've got your eye on or your heart on, let's just put it that way, may have some things that they need to finish up in another connection. Could be a job. They could be finishing up, for some of you, a military career, finishing up being an active duty, very specific for someone. But movement does happen. We do have the 8 of Cups and the Chariot here. Excuse me. Movement does happen. Alignment happens. Alignment is coming in to play here. some more on that. Ace of Wands and Chariot. There could be some travel. Six of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, and the Page of Swords. For some of you, they are watching you on your socials. Some of you, you may receive a text message or a telepathic message like I did this morning that says, I'm coming, just be a little more patient with me. So we do have both of these pages who are looking out into the future. She's looking out to the horizon. She's looking out over, you know what, actually, oh my gosh, that's so funny. Oh my God. Just got a message from my twin. It's I can't share it. They could be looking out over water. I don't know. It just seems like maybe she's sitting in the turret of a castle, and she's looking out over the land or over the water. I'm looking at the cannons there. This is going to be this could be they could be coming in like with a bang, boom. That's I love you so much. Thank you for that. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Where my divine masculine lives, they call him the Cannon Man because he has an antique cannon he lets off every once in a while. That's as far as I can bring that. But that's hilarious. 10 of Wands and 6 of Pentacles. There's something here about not doing things alone. You've never been doing it alone, Divine Feminine. If I'm talking to you, if you were the Divine Feminine, male or female, doesn't matter. There's always this energy of having them with you. You are one for sure. You've been doing this journey together. There's not a burden here, even though sometimes it can feel like this has been, where it has been felt like a singular journey. I feel like now you're going to be recognizing how it's been a joint effort between the two of you, definitely mirroring each other's energy here. Six of Pentacles, doing the mission, even if you're not physically together. I feel like this could also be saying that you're recognizing that, and they're recognizing as well that the journey has been, you've been side by side this whole time. Oh my gosh, he's so funny. There, I was clarifying I'm just really like scatterbrained, it feels like today, but in a good way. It's like there are some things I'm meant to hold on to, and other things I'm just meant to let it flow through. There is movement toward a new beginning here, but there are some responsibilities. 10 of Wands responsibilities they may need to um, take care of first. They may have someone they're taking care of financially. I actually feel like this is saying, especially if this is a twin flame, I didn't expect to sit down and do a twin flame reading, but it's definitely coming through for me. Some of them are saying, don't sit there and wait for me and watch for me. It needs to be a surprise. It needs to be unexpected. It's going to come in unexpectedly, um, which is how Spirit wants it. That's the releasing of control. When you release control and you stop watching for the signs and the synchronicities and for them to walk through the door or to, you know, to ring your phone, when you stop searching and looking for evidence that they're coming, Or let's just take it to where this was going in the first place for the abundance. When you stop looking for it, you begin to see that it's there all along. You begin to see that you've been on this journey with yourself and your guides, yourself and your twin flame, yourself and source. You've not been doing this alone by no means. And Spirit wants you to ask for help. You're sitting there looking out, looking for help, looking for assistance, and it's been there the whole time. Empress, Ace of Cups, the Lovers. It's your choice. It's your choice to sit in this energy, to be in this energy. I feel like this is the choice. To go with the flow, to open up and be receptive. You know, the Empress, be in receptive mode to receive the abundance. We've got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands here. I know Sadie had the Ace of Pentacles yesterday. Speaking of Sadie, she just popped on. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Yeah, Three of Wands, Nine of Swords. This is coming to, this is definitely coming to an end. Interesting. Oh, my whole deck is upside down. There we go. Four of Wands, the Fool, Hangman. Definitely new beginnings. Could be union for many of you. See things from a different perspective. See things from a new vantage point. I feel like there is something very significant that I'm missing here, but maybe I'm not, because you're meant to glean from this whatever it is that you glean from it for your own self, which is true for any reading, really. Not taking all of those, Spirit. Let's get clear here. Final messages. I'm surprised I don't have the Ace of Pentacles out here, because that's kind of what was coming through with the channeled messages. But either way, however the abundance is coming in for you, whether it's, you know, in the form of Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, you know, however it's coming in, it can't come in through a clenched fist. There needs to be a release of control. We have the cycle breaker. You'll get through it. Cycle ending. We are definitely in the time of, you know, 2024 has been the year of karmic endings, karmic cycles, familial patterning, ending. Your ancestors are definitely here assisting you. That's also who you could be traveling with here. Let's get one more for the collective, please, for whatever this message was that wanted to come through. Two more. The hidden treasure. You're on the right track. Gift revealed. Some of you may be having new gifts, new abilities coming online. Be open to that. Just know that you are on the right track. I love that the you're on the right track is there, because it's you know, we are in the 11 portal energy. We've got the 111 we just had the other day, November 1st, and then the 1111 coming up, obviously next week. Not this week, next week. Letting us know that we are on the right track and returning, spiral journey, growth, renewal, and healed. Yeah, things are coming into alignment. We have had to travel our own paths, to come back to who we truly are, to remember who we are. What was yours, what's truly yours, has never been removed from you. You will be returning to it. It's always been there. Just everything else, all these cycles, all these belief patterns, whatever systems that we've been traveling through, cycles we've been traveling through, they've just been covering it up. We haven't been able to see it. And now There's some clarity, Page of Swords, some information coming through. Could be some, conscious information. Downloads for sure are coming through. Aha moments. A lot of aha moments. A lot of epiphanies. Clearing the path. Showing you where you are in competition with the past. Let it go. It serves you no longer. It's time to break those cycles. Yeah? All right. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to go pop on Sadie's live. So I'll talk to you soon. I love you. Take care.